Okay, so tomorrow you have a test on the review chapter. Now, technically, it's on the entire review chapter because in R3 we learned about exponents, in R4 we learned how to factor, and then in R5 was where we learned how to add and subtract and multiply and divide, and then R6 were the rational exponents, so the negative exponents and the fraction exponents, and then R7 was the radicals. So essentially it's on the whole chapter. However, the problems are going to be focusing on problems from R5, R6, and R7. If you have completed the review, the test should be no problem. I think the hardest part is going to be timing. So again, if you come to a question that you know is that you can't do or you're stuck on, skip it and go back to it at the end. You don't want to get stuck on number 3 and then still have 15 questions left to be answered. Okay, so pace yourself, time it. If you can do this review, the test should be no problem. So right now on Canvas, this is the file on this first slide here that's been up there. It only has the solutions with, the answer right next to the problem. However, this morning I added another file, and in the file it has all of the problems with all of the work. So how each part of it was factored out and what parts were canceled, and then the answers are highlighted. So this is actually 10 pages long with all of the work. So tomorrow when you take the test, and there are 18 questions. Again, if you get stuck on one, keep going. It's a good test taking strategy for any class. Never stop and get stuck midway through the test. Show your work. I will give partial credit. Maybe you got all the way down and at the very last step when you were combining like terms, maybe that's where you made your error. Always, always, always show your work so you can get that partial credit. If there's no work to back up that answer and I can't figure out how you got it, I'm taking points off. So you have to show your work. I will give you scratch paper and you can show your work on the scratch, or you can do the work right next to the problem. So again, test is tomorrow on the entire review chapter, but it's on adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, complex fractions, solving those rational exponents, and also the radicals. That's it.